First of all, let me introduce you my colleague here, Ritka. She's from study department and she will be available actually on the chat. So if you got any question, feel free to type the question into the chat and Ritka will answer to you, or I will answer to your question later. Thanks, Ritka. And what about today's stream? Actually, what's the aim of this stream? We would like to introduce you the Institute of Hospitality Management, actually our university. It is located in Prague, in the capital of Czech Republic, and focusing on studying hospitality in general. So that's the aim, and we decided to make the live stream actually actually to be able to answer to your questions live. So we assume that it's also a good way how to introduce the university and how to answer to your question as soon as possible. My name is Martin and I will tell you some basic information about the university. I will tell you something about the study process. To tell you, actually, or should I tell you, I'm a regular teacher. I'm teaching the economic subjects here at the university. So if you decided to study in here, so I definitely meet with you and we're gonna study also together. During my speech or during any other part of this presentation, feel free to type the question to the chat and Jitka is able to answer. So if you get also any problem with the video and so on, so please type it into chat because we also need this type of feedback. So what about the Institute of Hospitality Management? It's located right here. Actually, not especially here on this bridge, but in Prague. This is Prague, the capital of Czech Republic. Beautiful city, not just for the study, but also for spending a lot of beautiful times in here. It's of course a really popular city for the tourists, but not just for the tourists, it's also popular for a lot of students. And trust me, the students' life in Prague is great. I also been studying here in Prague, so it's an amazing city. And our university is located actually right in the Prague, actually in the corner of the Prague. So not right in the center, but it's not a problem. You can enjoy the center during the evening. The Prague is also, what is good to say, it's one of the safest city, not just according current situation in the coronavirus, but also in general. So it's really great decision to study, not just study, but also visit Prague right now, right in these days, actually in the days it will be available. What about our university? Our university, it's a regular university in the Czech Republic. It's accredited since 1999, and we actually are the third private university that has been accredited as a regular university here in the Czech Republic. And we are focusing on hospitality, not just the hospitality to be honest, but also we are focusing on the tourism and the marketing as well. Also, of course, the field of gastronomy. At our university, you can study in the Czech language and also in English. If you're going to study in English, so you can study the bachelor degree program focusing on hospitality. If you study in Czech language, so you can also study the master. To be honest, in the future, we plan to also prepare the study in a master degree in the English level program, because we definitely know that in the hospitality industry and in the tourism in general, the future is in the English only, to be honest. Our students, usually when they are graduated, so they work in some middle or upper management, and not only in the hotels, but in any other related firm or company that is somehow related to the hospitality or to the tourism or to the gastronomy as well. Because we are a university in Prague focusing on hospitality, to be honest, we've got a little bit monopoly on the teaching the hospitality in Prague. So we got a great situation and great way how to cooperate with the firms. We got a lot of cooperations with so many great firms, and our students are working there during their study. Our students making the projects for those hotels and other companies. And if you want, so it's a great chance how actually to make the contacts and cooperate with the companies even during the study. And as I told you, we've got a lot of companies because we are the only one university focusing on hospitality. So that's something basic and something about the history of the university. Actually, how does the study look like during the whole process? As I told you, it's a regular university. So you're going to study during the so-called semesters. It's a half of the year. The bachelor study is divided into the 6 semesters. Usually there is 13 weeks of the teaching period. So you're going to visit the seminars as well as the regular lectures. What's the difference actually between the seminars and the lectures? During the seminars, you are making some applications of what you've learned during the lectures. So the seminars is more on the work of the students and lectures is more on me. Actually, I'm gonna tell you some basic information. I'm gonna tell you how to do that. And during the seminars, you're gonna apply it by yourself. That's usually 13 weeks. The 10 weeks, which is written in the presentation, it's for those students who actually are studying in the last year because they also need time to write their bachelor thesis. After each semester is the examination period, usually 4 up to 6 weeks. So during this period, you of course would like to sit for the exam, would like to pass the exam. To be honest, actually, this examination period is right now here at the university. So we are making the exams, students are writing tests, making oral exam, and so on. What about those exams? It could be the written test or the oral exam. It's depend on the teacher, it's depend on the subject, of course. And after actually 6th semester, you can go to the state final exam. What does it mean? So you will defend your bachelor thesis, your final thesis. Then you will go through the theoretical exam. So actually we're going to discuss about the current situation, within hospitality. You're going to pick the question from the economy. So we're going to discuss the optimization, how to set a price in a hotel, and so on. Everything what you've learned during the whole study. When you pass everything which is written in here, you are a bachelor. Actually, what can you learn here at the university? Definitely, you will be able to lead the people. We are a university that are focusing on hospitality, but not on the hospitality only. We are focusing also on the management, on the economical part of a business, and as well of the other parts, more the operating, like the situations in the gastronomy and other part of the business. So you will be able to lead the people. That's really important. It's hard to lead the people, definitely, but you should be able, after our study, we as a teachers will do everything for it, to teach you how to lead great people. You will understand the current gastronomic trends. Of course, it's not only about, studying the economic theory, but you also are going to study something in the gastronomic trends, something new in gastronomy. You also have to go through the course that is focused on the gastronomy. So you will not just study theoretically from the textbooks, but you will also try by yourself how to do something in the gastronomy, how to cook something actually. You will recognize many types of wine. Actually, our teacher is focusing on the wine and sommelier. So he's able to teach you so many great things about the wines and other things of the alcohol. Usually students love this subject, of course. I assume that you know why. And usually a lot of students studying this type of subjects, not only at the university, but also after the regular lesson. But it's also linked to the hospitality, of course. What else? You will be able to set up and sell for the right price, a really important thing. As I told you, we are not focusing on the gastronomy only, but we are also focusing on the economical part of a business. In these days, and not just in these days, but moreover in the future, it's the most important thing what to do, and it's really important to join together the manager things also with some analytic point of view. So you will also know how to set a price, what is the dynamic pricing, and so on and so on. Some future trends in the revenue management, and so on. You're going to go through this course during your study year. You will understand in general how actually hotel or DMO, the destination management organization, or any other business work. So you will know actually how to lead it, and the last thing, therefore, you will know how to manage the business. We at the university, we know that you as a future student, you are the future in a hospitality industry. And if you love the hospitality, or if you would like to love the hospitality in the future, definitely you have to study the hospitality in more details, and this is a great chance how to do that. we as a university, we can just help you to open the door and, you know, to be the future of the hospitality. What about actually other things that you can do during your study? It's Erasmus program, of course. You can use the Erasmus program, or we cooperate something around 17 countries in Europe, as well as some other countries. Actually, in these days, we are making some appointment with some other university in other countries around, not just in Europe, but we are focusing on Europe primary, not only, but primary. And you can study 1 or 2 semesters during the Erasmus program at other university. We've got universities in Spain, Portugal, Germany, Italy, Greece, and many other countries, and Finland even, and so on. So it's really great thing. And if actually you would like to study anywhere here at the university or any other, I will really recommend you to use the Erasmus program and study at least 1 semester abroad. It's a great actually opportunity to study and a great experience. So that was the university. There was something about actually how to study, you know, how the study looks like. And now I've got information about the application, but because I'm a teacher, so Jitka from the study department will show you and tell you something more about actually how to apply to the university, something basic information, and therefore, Jitka, that's your word.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
Martin. So I would like to carry on the application. If you haven't completed your application yet, it's available online on our webpage. And here are our requirements. We need you to successfully complete your secondary education. And if you have some kind of certificate of your level of English, it would be wonderful. Here you can see the minimum scores we request from our candidates. Or if you don't have any kind of certification, we can arrange a placement test for you, which can be taken at that moment online. As soon as you complete your application and prove your level of English, we require B2. We can step to other. We can step for your studies. We require you to pay your first semester, and as soon as we receive your payment, we can set date for signing your study contract. Those of you need visa, as I find out on the internet, you can check if you already can apply for your visa or not. We can support you with acceptance letter and confirmation of your admission. So if you prove your level of English, B2 is minimum, you will be accepted as our student of hospitality management. If you need those documents to support your visa application, you can pay together with your tuition the postage for DHL parcel service to receive those documents on time and to be able to apply on time for your visa. Here you can see the bank account number, including IBAN and SWIFT code for the international payments. If you will have more questions with regards to your application or setting the date for your placement test, I will be available on my email study@vsh.cz, or you can phone me. Here you can also see the link for Ministry of Foreign Affairs here in the Czech Republic and check if your embassy is already open. Many embassies will be opening or were opening since June, so hopefully all of you will be able to apply for your visa on time. If not, I've checked with our Vice Rector for Study Affairs that we will be accepting our first year students till the end of October. Our first semester starts the last week in September, but we will be accepting and signing the contracts till the end of October, so hopefully everybody will be able to arrive on time and start studies with us of hospitality management. So hope to see you soon in Prague without any problems, and if I will be able to help you, please let me know and I will do my best to support you in all of the documentation. Okay? So I'm giving floor to Martin.
Yeah, thanks.
And
thanks.
looking forward to seeing you soon in Prague.
Yeah, thank you, Ilka. Thank you for really detailed information about it. I'm pretty sure that you will maybe have some other questions, so you can use the chat, or you can use that email that you can see right on the presentation. So that was the presentation. That was the information about the school. And actually, what about now? So now we got the short movie about university prepared for you. So we will play you this video. So during this movie, feel free to type any question into the chat. After the video, I will also welcome you back again. So right now, enjoy the movie. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed this short movie that actually just introduce you, the university and the life on the university in more details than I actually can do because I'm just a teacher and nothing more. So that's it. So we're gonna wait maybe just a couple of seconds if you got any other question in the chat. So feel free to use the chat. The Yitka is ready to answer to your questions, or I as well, of course, if you got a question on me. And of course, if you would like to contact the university, if you got any other question after this short live stream, so feel free to use the email that is in the presentation, the study@vsz.cz. So use this email, and it's not a problem to answer to your question. It's an email actually to IHM, but we cooperate on a daily basis, so it's not a problem to answer to your question, not just from Jitka's point of view, but also from my point of view. So I don't know if you've got any other question, Jitka, if there is something else that we should answer. Probably not. So, okay. So that's the Institute of Hospitality Management, the university focused on the hospitality. Located in Prague, you can study the bachelor degree in here. I think it's a great chance, you know, how to improve your skills, how to improve your knowledge, and how to open your future. Thank you for your watching us on today's live stream, and I'm looking for seeing you here at the Institute of Hospitality Management. Thank you and goodbye.